But overall, the major issue with the building is that it's unoccupied and it's fallen into disrepair. It's pretty obvious.
But only in the last
Because
3
of
years.
you.
Well, it's not
Because of
you.
MCPS.
It's not because
Yeah.
of you, but it is.
Not because of you, I'm sorry.
3 years ago, this was in perfectly good shape for students to be legally, and now it's not. That didn't have to be the case, and I know it's expensive to fix now, but I think this was negligence on the school board's part.
Again, I'm here to give people information on the building. I appreciate the feedback. It's great.
No
That's why
worries.
we're here. So really overall, I want to give everybody just kind of an overview of the current state of the building and where we're at. So as I said, we've fallen into disrepair over the last few years. It does still people use the outdoor spaces during, it's kind of like a park in the area. The overall building has been, so there's no heat currently. It's not heated in the winter time. There's no water to the building right now. We just have electric. Any other quick questions? Oh, yes.
Are you the architect?
I am, yes.
So I'm wondering where the figures are to back up the general figure that you have, like how you arrived at what it would take to eliminate this building. Did you break it down by systems and materials and things like that? I'd like to see that.
Sure, yeah, we do have more detailed information. Right now we're in the general overview stage, trying to give understanding. So when we don't know how we're reusing it or how it's going to get done, it's really hard. We generally use a cost per square foot estimate for that. So that's how we arrive at some of those figures. Cost for reopening is a very variable thing. It would be very dependent on existing systems and require detailed analysis. So we just provide general information on that. But generally for reopening, it's going to be several $1 million worth of work. A lot of the systems need updating.
No.
Are you an architect for a private company or are you an architect for the city?
I work for a company called LPW Architecture. We're based out of Great Falls. So I'm a consultant to WGM Group on the building side. Okay, any other general questions? Let's go ahead and circulate. We're going to go out this way, go upstairs, and walk across and come down.
I don't know, I'll have, I'm gonna follow this fellow here.
Just to give people the opportunity to provide feedback.
Okay, you know that you were just an architect. So what was what help is it to speak with you when you're not the one making decisions? Or implementing a plan?
Well, hi, Burley.
We're not to any sort of...
Didn't recognize you.
Just please be careful on the stairs. There's quite a bit of fire extinguisher dust and it's pretty slippery. I mean, our job really, at this point, what I'm really here and the rest of the team is on the building side is to really just give an analysis of what the condition the buildings are in. Look at what systems need repairing, upgraded, those sorts of things.
Well, when you said feedback, it kind of sort of suggested that would go somewhere. Where does the feedback go to, I guess?
So really the idea of that is the feedback is to figure out how the community feels about a building or a
That's
location.
not how this is done. This isn't a public hearing. It's
Yeah, I agree. It's gotta be in a building where people can, see each other, in a meeting setting.
Sure.
Is that what you're thinking, or?
Well, no, I'm just saying that I'm not
Oh.
entirely sure what I know where you stand in this, that this is not a worthy building to rehab, but I was just wondering.
I wouldn't say I
where-
made that decision at all.
Okay, well, that's 9 million would suggest that would be a,
That's just the reality of what it would take.
okay, but what I'm saying is
I
that
don't know.
I don't
Do you
understand
have
where
a
the
breakdown?
feedback will go.
Okay, you go ahead.
Like where the feedback, like if we give you all feedback, where will that go?
Well, it'll go in the report that we put together, and then that gets submitted to the
It
board.
goes to our facility, we have a facility planning committee that's
Okay.
gonna help and guide the process.
Okay.
And then that facility planning committee will put recommendations together with the information we're gathering from all the surveys, all the open houses, public comment on board meetings, all those things kind of go into one big thing, and we make some recommendations to the board of trustees. And the board of trustees ultimately make decisions on.
So how would you write that up, for instance? So would you raise hands or something that you would, yes, we want this, or would you just take notes on like what our recommendations or questions or suggestions are? Is that, and then you write up a Okay, I'm just sort of curious to
Yeah, no.
see where it's gonna go. and
No,
how gonna-
it's all great questions. I mean, I'm glad everyone was asking. I mean, so there's
I
survey
have
online-
a-
just a sec. So
Oh,
there's a
okay.
survey online.
I hope so.
That's currently active right now. We've got information
Yeah, I filled it
downstairs.
out.
Okay, great. So that, and then all of the assessment information is there for all of the 14 different properties. Because again, this is just one of 14 that we're working through. So that's one of the ways to provide feedback. Again, there's like, as Burley mentioned, it goes to the planning committee and then ultimately to the board. But really what we're here to do is gather feedback from the community.